Take your criticism, man, stick it up your, just met your girl and she's about to give up the, keep talking crazy. When I'm around, act like, when he comes up missing, well, you already know. I got my control over a troll. For me to acknowledge your existence, it will cost you a toll. It will cost you a fee to get attention from thee. But I think it's cute you have time for mentioning me.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Bros. I'm Caden. I'm here with my co-host.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Commissioner, $1 Bill.
And Conspiracy is back. What's good?
Where's Dr. GMD?
Yo, man, listen. Dr. GMD was so focused on studying bugs. I didn't even see the connections from last week. So I'm like,
Dr. GMD was
what's the conspiracy?
Well,
Dr. GMD was focused on dropping dimes. That's why he didn't see. And go ahead, Ned.
And it's the TBE. What up, world? What's going on, y'all?
All right. So sadly, our first topic is Evander Holyfield wants a rematch against Belfort. Now, I'm sure y'all know what happened, and we'll dive into that a bit later. But first, what I want to do is I want to show you a video, and this is Evander Holyfield after the fight on the elevator.
You want to do this again, Evander?
I go in again with him and I'll show him.
Sure.
That's it.
Thank you, Evander.
Okay.
So, as you heard, Evander said he'll do the fight again, and he'll fight again. He wants to fight again. He wants to fight Belfort again, and he'll show him that he can beat him. So, Trill Dollar Bill, what was your reaction to the fight? And Evander Holyfield saying he wants a rematch with Belfort.
Belfort, 44 years old, right? He's 44 years old. Evander Holyfield is 58. And do the math real quick. That's 14 years. Am I correct? I think I am. 14 years age difference. And it showed. It definitely showed. Father time. Look, we love Evander Holyfield, but it was just, it's just father time. He looked good. He looked good for his age.
On the scales.
Yeah, he looked good on the scales. But once he got in there, man, you can see that the bounce wasn't there, man. He just wasn't himself. The punch resistance wasn't there, He's just an old guy. He's an old fighter. But, him saying that he want to get back in there. Didn't it remind you of, like, the old guys that be drinking outside the liquor store and they get knocked out by somebody like, yeah, shoot, I almost had him. Where the sucker at now? I don't want to see him in there again. I don't want to see him in a Holyfield in there. That looked bad. It really did look bad. But he's still a legend. He's still a legend in my eyes. This was just a bad look. And Belfort don't get no kudos for this.
All right, Conspiracy.
Yeah. I ended up watching the fight, but I have to say I pulled the net. You know what I'm saying? But this is the reason why. I was like, I'm protesting this fight because I was like, Holyfield doesn't need to be in this ring for multiple reasons. Yeah, people are like, yo, he looked chiseled. Man, that was cute. But listen to how he talk. His faculty, he can't complete a full sentence. That was like, to me, whoa, number one. Him training was horrible. Like, Kaden told me to check it out yesterday. When I got back to the gym, I was looking at YouTube and I seen him hitting the pads. I was like, yo, you know what, man? Shame on the Florida Commission for allowing this fight. Shame on you, Triller, but at least with Triller, I could almost give them a pass. Because Oscar was supposed to fight Vitor Belfort. They were probably like, man, we need a name to keep this card going, yada, yada, yada. So Holyfield stepped up. So I could almost get him a pass, but still shame on them too, right? I don't know who's worse right now, Triller or WBC. You know what I'm saying? It's a toss-up. But anyways, looking at the fight, I wasn't surprised at all. And another thing about Vitor Belfort, and anybody who watches UFC, they know this. Homie's a career cheat, bro. PEDs, HGH, all that stuff. They're gonna put him against a man that can't complete full sentences. Man, it was a formula of failure. You know what I mean? So Holyfield, man, just leave this alone. Be like, for real. Honestly, I don't think you should be fighting anyone. And then I seen what asked him, you should face Mike Tyson. No, he should not. Mike Tyson can still complete sentences. Holyfield just needs to be relaxing, chilling somewhere. I don't know, man. Holyfield sound like Freddie Roach to me. You know what I'm saying? Just a buff version. So yeah, man.
The views and opinions of G do not reflect the Boxing Bros as a whole and all the other faces you see on the screen. Continue, G.
My brother.
No disrespect. I mean, no
disrespect.
That ain't no disrespect. I'm looking out for his career. I'm gonna be 100. Like, his career's done. I'm looking out for his livelihood, his life. You know what I'm saying? And just leave that ring alone, man. You be all right. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna be a legend. Like, honestly, I like Trill. I don't count this as a victory for Vitor. Like, Vitor Belfort, you shouldn't be proud of this. Like, come on, son. You beat a man that's a shell of himself. Like, if you want to like count that as a victory, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Like, Vitor, I hope you take Mike Tyson next. You know what I'm saying? And let Mike Tyson take HGH with you. You know what I mean? Then we'll see a good fight.
TBE.
Man, this fight was crazy. I like when I saw it, I was like, "Yo, Holyfield's fighting tonight." Like, I didn't even see no press, no publication, none of that for Holyfield. So when I heard he was fighting, I was just shocked. Like, he's really stepping in the ring. And then I saw the fight, and I was just like, "Damn, yo, first round knockout, yo!" Like, he was. The Holyfield of old is not the old Holyfield. Like, old Holyfield is old now. You get me? Like, he is an old man, and like at 58 years old, you don't deserve that type of punishment, man. And whoever told you to get in this ring, you should sue them, and you should sue Triller. You should sue everybody because this is not right. You don't deserve this type of punishment. You are an old man. You are a grandfather. Holy Evander, you are a grandfather.
Is he really a grandfather?
Probably
at 58 years old. Probably.
I'll put money on it. He's almost 60.
You are a grandfather. You are. Trell said, "Father Time, you are it. You are it." So, Holyfield, please just enjoy retirement, enjoy vacation. If this didn't help you enough to understand that you do not deserve to be in that ring, reflect, because that is crazy. That I didn't expect that, and I don't want that. Go ahead, G.
This is the first time I agree with you 1,000%, man.
Thank you, G. Thank you.
Bless
But
you.
Holyfield, my heart yearns for you. Like, it hurts. It hurts. It's that you didn't deserve it. Huh?
He ain't dead. He's still alive. You know what I mean?
He's hurting though. He's hurting. He didn't deserve that at 58 years old.
Is it really something to like commend that you agree on? Like, this should be unanimous. Everyone should agree that Evander Holyfield shouldn't have been in the ring. And what was funny was at the gym, we were discussing it. Like G said, I told him, like, yo, watch the video. And when we were walking to the cars, like Trill and I, we were talking and we were like, yo, we buying that? Hell no. Like, hell no. We're not paying to see Holyfield get slaughtered. Like, because we knew that was going to happen. If you watch the media workout, it was terrible. If you hear him speak, it's like, Evander, please don't get in the ring. But like, I'm just saying, this is just messed up on so many levels. So I'll try to run through these levels quickly. I look at John David Jackson holding the mitts for Evander Holyfield. John David Jackson has to know that this man is finished, but he took the paycheck anyway. John David Jackson, you see him in the elevator on the scene where he was like, we'll do it again, John David sitting there. Like, I don't know what to do. Awkward. Like, yo, Holyfield is surrounded by all those people who can't tell him, hang him up because he gets them a paycheck. So I saw something. If you know, like Shula the King, he does
a comedy stuff.
Yeah. So he showed like someone wrote a personal check for $650 but they spelled it $650 on the check. So when they wrote it out, they wrote SIX H U what was it? NNIT FIDD Y. So they wrote $650 dollars. That's how they wrote it. That's how they wrote it out. That was Evander Holyfield's check, is the point. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, like, you understand? Evander, he doesn't have his faculties, and you can see that. So in the ring, right? Immediately I'm watching Evander throw the jab out, and I'm like, okay, he may not be going full speed. He may be pawing with this jab. But then he threw 2 right hands. Like, he was trying to land those right hands. And Joe Joyce was looking at them right hands like, he's slow. Like, this man is slow. So then Belfort just threw his overhand left, and it looked like it connected with a lot of glove too, and it still rocked Evander. His punch resistance was non-existent. And then Evander went down and got up looking mean. And this is where, like, something I noticed. I felt so bad for the little short Hispanic ref because he wanted to stop it then. But he knew it was Evander. So you can see his face. When he looks, he knows Evander's done. But the ref lets it go. And then Belfort jumps on him again. And you can see the ref wants to jump in. You see him pull himself back. He's about to jump in, and he pulls himself back because he's like, this is Evander. This is the first round, whatever. Then Evander takes so much more punch. The ref just jumps in and says, like, it's done. And look at the ref's face when he does it. He's like, he knows. He's like, no one can say anything to me about this. Like, it's done.
Yo, even Sean Porter said, he's like, nah, yo, listen. So the ref wanted to stop it a long time ago.
You could just see it the whole time. The whole time I was thinking, like, poor ref, because this guy doesn't have a name. Like, if they had one of those named refs in there who have job security, they would have stopped that a lot earlier. But you can see this little guy's like, man, Triller ain't gonna get me. Triller ain't gonna hire me again. If I forget it, I don't care. I can't let the legend die like this. I can't let him. So he jumped in and stopped it. So you look at what's on the ref, right? Then I'm thinking of Evander Holyfield. Evander threw a hook and fell on the ground himself. He threw a hook and he fell. Like, that was his hopes of winning the fight. Everything was in that hook, bro. And then it missed, and he fell on the ropes. And I'm just thinking to myself, the Florida Commission that sanctioned that fight, shame on you. And it got me thinking about James Toney in his upcoming fight. And I'm just hoping we don't see a repeat of that. So, go ahead, bro.
And don't forget, we got
Jamal Odom versus Riddick Bowe.
October 2nd. October 2nd. We got to stop this. This is going down in Miami. We got to stop this.
We got to go protest Florida, bro. Florida doing it.
Is it Florida?
Yes, Miami.
Hey, listen. Florida trying to get the bag by any means necessary. They don't care.
Yo, if you want to fight, Florida will sanction anything, bro. I'm done. Go ahead, dog. Bill, take us out.
Please let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. You know, we just getting started. Hey, but first, yo, bro, I like to say, I love that T-shirt you got on, that Biggie T-shirt, man. You know, bars and lyrics. That's which reminds me that Phantoms Destined for Stardom is out right now on all streaming services. Bars and lyrics. We just getting started. It's the Boxing Bros.
When things seem bleak, walk with me. To navigate these streets, walk with me. Anytime there's beef, walk with me.